What's going on, investors? AK from Fallible here. Today I wanted to share with you a part of an interview I did with my partner in macro ops, Tyler. Now in this section of the interview, we talk about how important it is to not overtrade. It's like that Jesse Livermore quote. He said that in the markets, it wasn't his thinking that made him the big money, it was his sitting tight. And by that he meant that actually sitting in a trend was way harder than finding it in the first place. And that's because as traders, we have a huge tendency to crave action. And that hurts us when we try to make the big bucks by truly leveraging one great trade. So in this part of the interview, we talk about how important it is to avoid over trading and also some strategies to help you do it. Now, this is only just a part of the entire video. So if you learned something, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you know when future sections are released. All right, enjoy the interview and sorry for how bad my video quality is.
So Anish, what initially got you into trading? What's your basic background that got you into the trading world?
Well, for me, it was basically my family, because my dad, he basically lived the retail trader dream where he worked corporate for 30 years or something.
Okay.
While he was studying the markets, coming up with a strategy, and eventually he found a few clients and then went off on his own, and he became very successful managing his own money plus his clients. When I was growing up, I was watching him do all this, and that's pretty much how I picked it up. He taught me.
Cool. Yeah. So basically watching your dad kind of come up in the industry and seeing his success was what really got you excited about it.
Yeah, I used to watch him go through charts as a little kid. I thought he was playing video games. No, he was not. But yeah, so it's been there since I was a little kid, so it's natural for me to do it too.
And so what kind of trader was he? Was he like a long-term investor? Was he swing trading? Was he trading options? Like what would you say his core approach was?
He stuck to equity markets. Most of his money, what he's always taught me, came from just buying and holding, not doing too much,
Yeah.
Because we all think, when you're trading, you get too excited. And the worst thing you can do is trade too much.
Mm-hmm.
The most money that he was making was you buy the right stock and you sit there. Don't touch it.
Yeah, that's a really tough thing to do, because when you think about trading, especially when you think about it as your career and it's your work and you're going to work and you feel like you have to, do something and take action. But it's sort of a funny thing in trading where really the best thing to do is do nothing, for the majority of the time.
It's weird because it's a struggle, because you love trading so much and you want to be involved. You want to watch the market all day.
Mm-hmm.
But the best thing to do, again, is nothing. So I'd see him, he worked nonstop, just reading all day. And then the biggest struggle for him too was like, read and make sure you're on top of things. But again, don't touch the position, let it run.
Yeah. So did he have any strategies, or did you see him do anything that helped him distract himself from the screens, I guess, and try to not press as many buttons and make as many trades?
First thing he did is he always had like a sticky note on his computer.
Okay.
With simple rules, like 4 rules, basically saying before he does anything, it tells him not to do it. Because that's what you want. You want something to stop you, right?
Yeah.
Always had this, right? And he switched forms. Like sometimes it'd be a notebook, but he was always writing these rules to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, investors are curious people, right? So he'd be learning about everything. It wasn't just markets. He just wasn't studying strategies all day. He'd be learning history, psychology, all these different things. So he kept himself busy reading, learning, but it wasn't always directly actionable to the market.
Yeah.
In the end, all these things come together, but that's one of the ways that he kept himself in the positions, not screwing them up.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And I think that's actually a really good habit for traders to develop is, take that creative energy or that need to constantly do more things and have another outlet for it.
Yep.
Because if it's only trading where where you're directing those efforts, you're going to end up, just making change after change after change, most to your detriment. And that's certainly the case in my experience. So it's interesting to hear that through, pretty much all traders that we talk to, and especially with your dad's experience. So
I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're looking for more videos all about markets, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications of future videos. We cover everything from stock market analysis to psychology tips to even trading strategies. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay fallible out there. Bye.